So you need to think, if you're an individual contributor, what did you do? Explain that to the person who's reading your resume, right? And if you're at a point where you're like, oh man, like maybe I wasn't doing anything, like that might be a good sign that you need to try reprioritizing something. Now, that's for people that have had some work experience. If you haven't, that's totally cool, right? There's always going to be these entry level positions available. And I say that with confidence. And I say that because you can't just have a team of like principal level engineers, staff level engineers, depending where you are, whatever. You can't just have that. And you can't have that because you can't sustain the different things that keep those engineers engaged and doing their best work. Your team doesn't grow in scale. So I'm telling you this as an engineering manager, right? Like, I want to have awesome employees, but that doesn't mean awesome employees need to all be max level. You need to make sure that there's a range so that you can have engineers helping other engineers level up. There's going to be principal level and senior level people that move and switch teams. So you need to be leveling other people up to grow into those positions, constantly bringing in new talent. So there will be junior level roles, entry level roles all the time. And that means that, yeah, you're not going to be expected to have this experience that's quantitative on your resume that's like, I saved a company $1 billion this year. So how do you get the quantitative stuff? Well, going back to being like a little bit artificial, you can create these scenarios, right? I think if I saw this on a resume, I would think it's awesome. So if you were building projects, going back to point number one, you build an ASP.NET Core web app. Awesome. It doesn't have to be fancy, right? You're not trying to build something that you're going to sell. That's not the thing that's going to impress me as a hiring manager. I don't care, right? I just want to see that you're learning and exploring things and you're improving. That's what I want to see. So you're building this thing and you go, okay, I built it and I'm using a SQL database and has a UI and I click the buttons and I need to load, there's 100,000 records in my database now. And now I have a performance problem.